All right. Like I was continuing to we need to take care of our own shit. We need to basically. I mean, that's flat out. We need to take care of your house first before you can try to help someone else. Clean your house first before you try to clean someone else's house. But first, we need to own a house. So, I mean, like I said, it's it's depressing. It's not even almost depressing. It's just flat out. It's just depressing. It's depressing right now to be an African American. It's depressing to be a black African at all. I'm talking about across the board, not just the United States. It's just because think about it. We don't own nothing. We just don't own nothing. I mean, then it's like our women, our African American females. I'm sorry, you're the easiest female to lay down with. It's not even a challenge. It's not a challenge to fuck an African American female right now. None. Then you talking about down low dudes. Well, hell, at least it may be a challenge for gay dudes to fuck another gay dude. Maybe it's a challenge. But to fuck an African American female is easy. I can fuck an African American female easier than I can go to and get something from McDonald's. Matter of fact, I probably can fuck somebody in the McDonald's parking lot if I wanted to. It's just that easy. As a majority, not as all, as a majority. Because majority of African American females need attention. They assume, like I said in the other video, they assume because your dick is hard that you find them sexy. No. It's just the anticipation of your dick getting massaged by a pussy. Not your pussy, a pussy. So, I mean, females, I mean, you can pull us out of the shadows. Like I said, we African American males as a majority, we have fallen. African American females, you fell with us because you clamped onto us while we was falling. But when the ground came, you hit the pavement first before African American male. We landed on top of y'all. Y'all feel more pain, more of the impact of society than African American males. We only thing about us, we are categorized, and 9 times out of 10, it's an African American female who participates in us being categorized as violent, as just a menace to society. I'm not talking about the goddamn movie either. So, because there's a lot of African American males that are in jail because of African American female. There's a lot of African American males that are deceased because of African American female. And people try to ignore that, ignore the fact. But I mean, African American females, like I said, you can pull the quote unquote African American community, I still don't say a community, but out of the shadows, if you choose to. But you do not choose to. You're looking at these punk ass reality shows and act like it's your reality. Every time you look at a reality show, you're helping someone else who don't give a shit about you make money, have money flow. So they take these reality shows as real life. Really? If it was real life, they would literally have hidden cameras. They would have these big ass cameras, a studio crew. No, they would have hidden cameras and see exactly what their life is like. But nope. African Americans think, females think everything on reality show is real, even though they admitted that it's not, but they will take it as real. Real stupid, real fake, you know. It's just sad. Then the internet alone is blinding people, and it's some good stuff on the internet. Internet can be used to do good. African Americans, we don't use it to do good. We use it to gossip, talk conflict. Actually, that's the only thing. We use it for conflict. To go back and forth with someone. Just because we're bored. Just because we're bored. We have nothing else to do. You can get somebody to go back and forth in a comic session of a video And here's the thing about it, the little comments that going back and forth, it don't even have nothing to do with the video, the topic, or anything. They just like the fact that someone, other than someone that they don't know, is paying them attention. Attention starved. That's what it is. Starving for attention. So, I mean, then another thing is, what is normal? Normal is different. Normal can be different and has changed by a country mile has changed. So, is it normal for someone to be uneducated? Is it normal? What is the norm for African Americans? What is the standard African American? What is the basic African American? Well, you can get different answers. Basic African American can be, actually, I don't even know. I may do a video about that by itself. But I'll go ahead and continue because I can go all day on that subject. Normal. And trending violence, African Americans, I mean, seriously, we need to just step up. Do something. Do something productive. I mean, we like I said, like, you know, we sugarcoat so much stuff. We don't even honor those who are deceased properly. What do I mean by properly honoring somebody? Tell the truth about the person. Don't sugarcoat it. If somebody was selling drugs, shot at people, never had a legal job, and this person gets murdered, why is it that you'll get these RIP videos or messages, maybe get an airbrush shirt, and if someone talks bad about that person who just died, this uneducated, illegal drug having, person, people will actually defend that person. Just because a person is dead doesn't mean they are defendable. You're defending someone who lived a criminal life and died in a criminal way. Did not help anybody but themselves. And you can say, well, he or she left behind a family. Well, if you was living a life that you knew that it easily be short-lived, you didn't care about your family in the first place. You only cared about yourself. You only care about your light, not theirs. Because that's what African Americans do when someone dies. You try to shed the light on a person who is deceased. But African Americans will be quick to turn the light off. Because you don't want the world to see exactly what this person was like. I mean, if this person was a good person, post a video. Post a video like when these mothers die and they leave their kids behind. Post a video of them playing with their kids. Something that makes it look like they're not as bad as they were. But you don't get that. But when someone else points it out, they'll be quick to defend this person. If you knew a woman is not a good mother and she died, don't go and say that she was a good mother. But don't go and make a conflict against someone who publicly said she wasn't a good mother. I mean, just because someone is dead and you're trying to respect the dead, well, did they respect themselves while they was alive? Oh, then you would go into in-depth, well, they could have changed. Well, guess what? How long would you wait for that change? 5, 10, 15 years? But yet, if you see that their mother or their father was the exact same way, their kids being raised the exact same way, how long would you wait for a change? That's the thing about it. African Americans keep waiting. We're waiting for something to change. But we're not going to change ourselves. Everyone knows right from wrong. It's wrong to kill somebody. It's wrong to steal from somebody. It's wrong to even strike somebody. That's basic stuff. But African Americans don't see that as basic. Nope, hell no, we don't. That's not basic. That's just the way it is. That's real talk bullshit. Real talk. African Americans don't know what real talk is. Only thing we do is talk. And it's not real. That's a majority. Now, when I say majority, I'm talking about at least 95%, if not more. There's no such thing as real talk in African Americans. Zero. I'm telling like it is. It is what it is. Stupid ass sayings. We have some of the stupid ass sayings that we just keep alive. Real talk. It is what it is. Oh, and another thing. We always have to announce what we are. I'm grown. I'm a man. I'm a woman. I'm a real bitch. I'm hood. You announce all this stupid ass shit, and what does it get you? Nowhere. If you have to announce what you are, you must have a doubt. You don't have to announce that you're a grown-up. Don't talk to me, I'm a grown-up. By age or by your actions? I'm hood. All this, anything that's connected to the hood, aka ghetto, you don't get paid for it. You don't get paid to be hood. Oh, I sell drugs by default. Look it up. You don't sell drugs because you want to. You sell drugs because you're told to. By default. So you actually think the United States government cannot shut down drugs? You know what happens if they shut down drugs in one major populated area for 1 month? At least 1 million people will be dead. And that's being generous. So you saying you sell drugs don't mean nothing. And nowadays, I'm coming to find out that this is just fucking sad. The new drug on the street is hair weave. Oh, really? At first I was like, nah, I couldn't believe it. Then I'm looking like, be god damn. The new drug on the street is someone else's hair. Wow. And you talking about you don't want the rest of the world to view us and stereotype us and assume that we're just violent and we're killing and stealing over hair weave. And here's the fucked up thing about it. It's not just females. Dudes are participating in stealing and killing for hair weave. Someone else's hair. And here's another thing about that. Every single African American mother who has weave in their kids' hair, when I say kids, I'm talking about anyone under the age of 15, 16, maybe even 17. They should be arrested for child neglect. They should be arrested for child endangerment. You're putting weave in your kid's hair, and your kid is still growing. That means their hair is still growing. You African American mothers do not want their kids to have longer hair than them. Are you fucking kidding me? So here's it's a proven fact that this shit damages hair of adults. So what the hell do you think it's gonna do to little kids' hair? How they fucking size all thinned out and shit. But yet you still continue to put the shit in your hair. You still do it. Now you're killing for it. You stealing it. And you don't care who gets hurt. You don't care if you go to jail. I mean, god damn. You don't care if you go to jail because guess what? It's the exact same thing as you are inside the jail and outside the jail. Both is government affiliated. You're the same meals. You get supported no matter what. So this is going to be an epidemic that's going to go just fucked up. I mean, it's really terrible. I mean, it's terrible. And every family has a black sheep. My family does. We have black sheep in the family. But if you have a family full of black sheep, it used to be rare. And you have one or two family members that didn't take the right path, walking down a violent or usually a violent path. But now you have whole families of black sheep. You have black sheep raising other black sheep. And I'm sorry, it's free to be a good parent. You don't have to buy anything. To being a good parent, that's what it is, being a good parent. I mean, it's free. Teaching your kids respect is free. But yet you have little kids cussing and their parents, the black sheep, sitting there laughing, sitting there encouraging, sitting there raising another black sheep. But no one has a problem with that. And here's I'm sorry, the ones who need to take care of this problem is those who are against abortion. I'm sorry, I'm for abortion, especially when it's kids, black sheep kids, raising other black sheep kids. The cycle is continuing, and you want to go against this? I'm sorry, I'm all for abortion, especially if these young girls getting pregnant as if it's a medal of honor. It used to be a medal of honor when you did get pregnant. It used to be something glorious that the community came together like, oh, she just had a kid. By who? Oh, her husband. Oh, she just had a kid. By who? Hell, we don't know. We got to wait till the paternity test. So it's like, I mean, they don't get married. I mean, it's even hard to talk about. Being pregnant used to mean something. Being pregnant means, okay, congratulations, 9 times out of 10. As soon as the baby is born, and nowadays I haven't seen something that it was before that. This lady went to court to get child support for a baby that's not even born yet. So that's just sad. So now you just wait for child support. You don't get child support. You're going to send an African American male to jail. And you still going to get child support. You're still going to get government assistance. I'm sorry, African American males, it's cheaper to go ahead and just be a father to your kids. Take her to court, get custody. But choose not to put her in child support. Even though you say, why not? Should it be like a revenge thing? No. Let them suffer mentally. That basically, that mother instinct will eventually kick in. Because that's one thing that's missing. Motherly instinct is not in African American females no more. It's dead and gone. When I say dead and gone, I'm talking about percentage. 97, at least, % of African American females have no compassion, no motherly instinct for their kids. Males, we don't have that instinct for our kids unless we're actually in the household and we actually see our kids. We don't pay. If you don't pay child support, I consider you a father. If you pay child support, you're a baby daddy. The difference between a daddy and a father is, I'm sorry, a father doesn't pay child support, a daddy does. I mean, flat out. You probably say, well, you're not with the mother no more. Then your money should, and that's one thing about it. If you're not with the mother by choice or a conflict happened and you choose to still want to see your kids, the court system should allow that father not to pay child support. But females won't have it. Females will not go against that system because they know it's easy money. But here's the thing about it. All the fathers who pay child support, every single one of them, you need to actually go in detail on what your money is being spent on. Because how is that these low-income African-American females can afford $200-300 weaves? I'm sorry. The percentage of the money is not going towards the kids. Mass majority of that money is going towards the female. And it's going towards her attire, what she looks like, to attract another dumbass dude to get her pregnant, and the cycle continues. And you want to know why no one wants to marry? Why would you want to marry a female with kids? One. Then why would you want to marry a female with kids and it's by multiple gentlemen or a man? I can't say gentlemen. Multiple sperm donors. And then people having kids because they know they can get more money from the government. Really? That's the ones that consider smart and educated. You purposely get pregnant because you want more money from the government. If you don't believe me, what if the government cracked down on people frauding on tax form, where you're carrying someone else's child just to get some money? You get a certain amount of money from the government for carrying a child, then you get half the money. Everybody know the routine. The government does too, but they choose not to do it. They choose not to do anything about it. But African Americans, we're going to continue as if everything is all peachy, but in all honesty, we're becoming extinct. We are. We're an endangered species. I say some years down the line, eventually they'll be talking about us in past tense. Like, oh, it was so many African Americans. It's going to be a past tense thing. We don't own nothing. You probably say, well, I have a gun. Guess what? Who made the gun? Who made the bullets? Who made the technology? We didn't make anything. We have not contributed to this world at all. We had no contributions. None. So, I mean, here's the thing about it. It's just simple stuff. Let's just start simple. Positive videos about an African American. I'm not talking about nothing scripted like on national media. I'm talking about everybody has a cell phone camera. Congratulations. But where's the positive videos via cell phone camera? There's none for the African Americans. I seen it for other races, and I didn't understand the language. But you can understand the rhetoric of the video, seeing them enjoying each other, enjoying the company, doing something nice for each other. Now, I didn't understand a word what they were speaking. But you can put it on mute and you just can see that they was having a good time. You can see that somebody was helping somebody. You can see that. African Americans, only thing we see is conflict. Only thing we see is red. Only thing we see is black. Only thing we don't see is how fucked up our quote unquote community is. So, I mean, there's other people on the internet who talks about this. And every single one of them get ridiculed by other African Americans. Every single one of them. You tell the truth as if it's something that the world doesn't know already. You tell the truth and say, okay, we need to stop this type of behavior. But yet you have people saying you shouldn't, you're a self-hater talking about the community. Well, if the community is doing the exact same thing I'm talking about, why not say nothing to the community about it? I'm just stating the fucking facts. That person is stating the fucking facts. And he said, well, it's not fact. If it's not fact, I'm sorry. World Star Hip Hop wouldn't even be in existence if it weren't for the fact that, and here's the thing about it, it's just, and that's the most degrading website to African Americans, like I said in my previous videos. But nobody else gonna talk bad about it publicly. Nope. You will not get not one single celebrity who has millions of followers say anything bad about World Star Hip Hop. But you get people on YouTube trying to build a base saying, okay, here's pointing out the negativity that African American community is spreading. But you have people going against those people. And it's just fucking stupid. And here's the thing about it, they're not going against them because they believe what they're saying is wrong. They're going against them because they want to be notarized. They want the fame. The same fame they are dissing someone on, it's the same fame they want. They want the attention. I'm sorry. If you want attention that bad to where you would actually purposely go against someone just because they're telling the truth, that's sick. You're actually a sick individual. So, I mean, it's a lot of people like that. A lot of African Americans. When I say, I'm saying a lot because of percentage. How many African Americans do you think there are in the United States? Let alone the world. I'm sorry. We're just a grain of sand on a beach. And we there because the ocean washed us up on the beach. So I'm gonna leave it like that. Chop these videos up. I don't know. I don't care.